The Canucks just continue to steamroll past everyone. And guess what? They did it again last night. First game back, they say hello to their new acquisition, Elias Lindholm. And what does he do? Yeah, the rich get richer. He scores 2.
No big deal.
And the Canucks take down the Canes in regulation. Unbelievable.
Net front presence. I mean, he did everything for that team last night. 21 minutes coming in, new team. Don't know how he's going to play. Took some big face-offs. It wasn't his best night in the face-off circle, but we're going to dive into that a little bit deeper in the tape room. Like, just amazing work on the power play by him, and just fit in so clean and just looked like he didn't miss a beat. And we were talking about this yesterday. Like, he hasn't had his best just statistical year, and this might jumpstart him because he's kind of had the trade looming in his head, playing. Calgary struggled out of the gate. Now he's coming on this team that's all systems go. And he's probably took a deep breath, exhale, and now he can play.
When you get into that situation where you go from a team that might be out of the playoffs and you go into a team that's one of the best teams in the league, mind you, a cup contender, it is so exciting. I mean, there's so much enthusiasm. The team's excited to have you. Everybody in the room's excited to have you. You're excited to be in that situation. And the great thing about Elias Lindholm is he's such a cerebral hockey player. And he does so many little things so well. Like you said, the face-off, and we'll dive into that more, the big face-off. But how well he can fit into that power play, because that power play has got a high IQ. They got that Quinn Hughes up top. And he makes it easy for Elias Lindholm to just settle in and play his game. He really just didn't really have to do anything fancy. He just went and played a smart game. They put him in a position on the power play to succeed. Of course, he's got to win the big face-offs on the power play. That's not the easiest thing to do. I couldn't win one to save my life. Don't look at me.
0 for 1 in mine. I had my last game of the season in Florida. I was playing forward. And I was with Derek McKenzie, and he's like, "Do you want to take this draw?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure." It was against Jay Beagle. So he gets himself kicked out. So I go to the draw, and I'm all laughing. And Jay Beagle's like, "You're not winning this one." And I was like, it happened so quick.
They're good at
it. Why didn't you give it to you? Come on, man. Just one time.
I wish he probably didn't want to lose to a D-man, which is smart.
Yeah, that's fair.
I was so bad that Laviolette, Michael Peck and I were out for a 4-on-4. Pekka got kicked out. Laviolette sent Roman Hammerlick in for the face-off. Made me back up. That was about the most embarrassing thing that ever happened to me. Thank you so much, Laviolette.
Roman
Oh, my Lord. I got the D-man. He just went in there, just stood there. He didn't even know what to do. He just kind of put his stick down. The center wins the draw, and he just backed up. Like, I could have done better than that.
Yeah,
I could have done better than that.
That's awesome.
But what do you think, can Vancouver keep this up? And, if they do keep it up with this, do they need that adversity a little bit? That's what we talked about. Do they need it? Look at their schedule. I mean, they got a tough schedule coming up.
They don't have to keep it up to make the playoffs, so that's the crazy. But you're saying to win, to make a run.
Well, because again, we're talking about it. You don't want to get into playoffs, and the first adversity you hit is 5 games before playoffs.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden things go awry. You get injuries. You hit the injury bug. They've been clear, clean throughout. Can we see that schedule again back there one more time? I mean, Boston up next. Detroit.
This will be a tough stretch, though.
Capital, Chicago. I mean, those are winnable games.
Detroit is looking to. They're looking to
Detroit's going to be pushing for sure, 100%. But I mean, it's where do you see them going? It's do they just keep this going? Because a lot of the analytics people back home, the Mike Kellys of the world, but we love them, Mike.
You say quote unquote. These are important.
I know.
They're looking
but he was laughing yesterday because I was throwing out all the face-off stats. He's like, "What are you coming for my job or something?" But I'm stealing all of it. I'm copywriting all of his stuff. He's the best. But
no, but I hear your question because they only need maybe 15 points to make the playoffs at this. They're so close.
But they're at 73. They need.
I thought they were at 79. But what do we think it is? 96, 90?
98's the man.
Okay.
Right around
so let's just say whatever. They go they could go well under 500 on the stretch and still make the playoffs. But I think your point is can they be an actual contender if they haven't had adversity?
I think they are. But I think it's getting into being a contender and then getting into the playoffs and having that lull and that adversity hit you. How do you react to that if you've never had it?
Yes.
You don't know what the team's made of if they're. So I think it's almost you don't want to go on a losing streak. Just keep winning.
Win you want to win them all.
You want to win them all. That's what you're trying to do.
All the way through, all 16 of the playoffs
we're just us sitting here. It's if you get it, is it a good thing for them? I think now would be better than later, obviously, because you want to just kind of get through it and get through the sticky part of the season, so to speak.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. It just, yeah, I wonder, because even if this is, I'm sure this is going through Rick Tockett's mind too, like what's going to happen with these guys. I want to see what they're made of, see what their character is, see how quick they rebound, everything, because it's not a matter of if, it's when the adversity is going to hit. And as you said, late is horrible, late is terrible in the season. In the playoffs is even worse.
Yeah.
So you just, like, I couldn't agree more with you.
I mean, they
you
got
want
a
it
great
sooner rather than later. You're not hoping for it.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you want to see what you're made of. You want to test your mettle a little bit.
And they got a great coaching staff back there that's all played the game, that's going to know kind of how to manage these guys and help them mentally. Because, I mean, right now you're on top of the world right now. You feel like you're never going to lose again. We're never going to lose again.
Rick Tocchet is just pushing all the right buttons right now.
Just
the mastermind. Everything right there is going along great. But what if?
You said it, and we talked about it yesterday. It's like you have enough time now because you're kind of have enough points banked that you can kind of play mad scientist with your lines, really find what fits.
Yeah. And
really kind of mix and match and see what you got and what's going to get you to that next level. And if you need to address another hole and fill something else.
Yeah,
I mean, so
such a luxury to have that when they're adding players too.
They already were active though, right? I mean, they brought Lindholm in, that paid immediate dividends, so that'll work out well.
Like a left winger maybe.
Okay, you're always looking to add. Yeah, no.
I'm always looking to add.
I will say this, as we kind of wrap things up, the other thing to your point is, like, you know, you look at the President's Trophy winners, and there is a true curse because the last team to win the President's Trophy and go on to win the Stanley Cup in a full season, because the Blackhawks did it in the shortened season, but I think it was like 07, 08. It was the Red Wings. It was a long time ago, like almost 20 years since that has happened. And Boston last year, historic season, done. Tampa, the historic season before that, swept by the Blue Jackets. Like, it's a real thing that if you have it too easy in the regular season, it could come back to bite you.
You need to play desperate hockey in the playoffs, and if you haven't had to play desperate hockey all year like the Boston Bruins last year, it can and wind up being trouble when you run into a team that has been fighting for their life for the last 20, 25 games.
Yeah.
Urgency.
Okay.